The nation of United African Kingdom, the KAMBUF. The Banks of KAMBUF, the official website of the Banks of KAMBUF Financial and Securities Exchange, the Banks of KAMBUF TV, the Bank of KAMBUF Hedge and Marketing, crypto and currency. Anyways, this is what we came to see. Kingship monarchy of the nation of KAMBUF, the king of KAMBUF, King KAMBUF. KAMBUF, African Kingdom, Sovereign City-States. This is what we came to see. KAMBUF, African Kingdom, Sovereign City-States of KAMBUF. The United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF, UAK KAMBUF. This is the founding United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. Sovereign City-States. I thought this was the Sovereign City-States. What happened? Sovereign City-States should have taken me somewhere else other than the founding United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. The administration of the king of KAMBUF. The new nation of United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. The new nation of United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. The kingship monarchy of the nation of KAMBUF. The foundation. The books of KAMBUF. Okay. The KAMBUF African Kingdom, Sovereign City-States of KAMBUF. The United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. UAK KAMBUF. The founding United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. List the founding African kingdoms claimed by the new nation of United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. With ties, governments with African kingdoms will be established within the said government borders using traditional and historical settlements of African of descent people. African diaspora kingdoms, where African kingdoms will be established within that said government's border using traditional and historical settlements of African of descent people. Algeria, Angola, Barbados, Benin, Congo Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, Congo Republic of the Republic of Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Djibouti, Dominican Republic, Botswana, Benin, Brazil, Ecuador, Burkina Faso, Egypt, Ecuador, Guinea, Burundi, Cabo Verde, Eritrea, Cameroon, Eswatini, former Swaziland, Central African Republic, Ethiopia, France, Chad, Colombia, Gabon, Gambia, Comoros, Congo Republic, Democratic Republic of Gambia, Mali, Mauritania, Mauritius, Ghana, Grenada, Guinea, Morocco, Namibia, Niger, Peru, Italy, Haiti, Guyana, Jamaica, Kenya, Puerto Rico, Nigeria, Rwanda, Lithuania, Lesthia, Liberia, Libya, Sao Tome Principe, Senegal, Seychelles, Malawi, Madagascar, Sierra Leone, Tunisia, Spain, Somalia, Uganda, United Kingdom, United States, South Africa, subject to immediate rent tax, South Sudan, Venezuela, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Suriname, Sahara, Arab Republic, Democratic Republic, Republic of Somaliland, Tanzania, Togo, Trinidad, and Tobago. We're going to do that one there again. We're going to make a real song out of this, man. Naming the kingdoms of KAMBUF. So y'all know, 100%. Major kingdoms, major KAMBUF African kingdoms of the United States. Yeah, we're about to do this now. Detroit, Michigan. Jackson, Mississippi. Miami Garden, Florida. Birmingham, Alabama. Roll call, bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Baltimore, Maryland. You gotta watch our words. Memphis, even though we've been programmed and trained. New Orleans, Louisiana. Flint, Michigan. Montgomery, Alabama. Savannah, Georgia. Lansing, Michigan. Tacoma, Washington. Keeling, Texas. Syracuse, New York. Providence, Rhode Island. Fairfield, California. Rochester, New York. Fayette, North Carolina. Vallejo, California. Major KAMBUF American kingdoms of the United States. Believe it. These are cities with populations of more than 50% African American. Believe it. These are already our kingdoms. Believe it. These are our borders. Believe it. These are the stations and the cities and the states that we need to take over. Believe it. A nation within a nation. Believe it. Detroit, Michigan. Jackson, Mississippi. Savannah, Augusta. Shreveport, Chester, Pennsylvania. Miami Gardens, Florida. Montgomery, Alabama. Orangeburg, South Carolina. Atlanta, Georgia. Birmingham, Alabama. Cleveland, Ohio. Albana, Georgia. Portsmouth, Virginia. Macon, Georgia. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Baltimore, Maryland. New York, Newark, New Jersey. Memphis, Tennessee. Valdosta, Georgia. New Orleans, Louisiana. Washington, D.C. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Richmond, Virginia. Wilmington, Delaware. Alabama, Mobile. St. Louis, Missouri. Flint, Michigan. Danville, Virginia. Beaumont, Texas. Fayette, North Carolina. Rochester, New York. Durham, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Brooklyn, New York. High Point, North Carolina. Chicago, Illinois. Compton, California. Greensbury, North Carolina. Newport News, Virginia. Port Pierce, Florida. North Charleston, South Carolina. Jackson, Tennessee. Columbia, Georgia. Cincinnati, Ohio. Saginaw, Michigan. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hartford, Connecticut. Cheltenham, Pennsylvania. Inglewood, California. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Buffalo, New York. Huntsville, Kentucky. Patterson, New Jersey. Akron, Ohio. Greensville, South Carolina. Huntsville, Alabama. Brockton, Massachusetts. Buffalo, New York. Penn Hill, Pennsylvania. McKeesport. Bronx, New York. New Haven, Connecticut. Tallahassee, Florida, Columbia, South Carolina, Little Rock, Arkansas, Suffolk, Virginia, Dayton, Ohio, Norfolk, Virginia, Philadelphia, PA, South Bend, Indiana, Victoria, California, Victorville, California, Port St. Lucie, Florida, Aurora, Colorado, Manhattan, New York, Waterloo, Iowa, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, San Bernardino, California, Sacramento, California, Lexington, Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Omaha, Nebraska, Wichita, Kansas, Des Moines, Iowa, Florida, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Missouri, Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, Lafayette, Louisiana, Orlando, Florida, Columbus, Ohio, Oakland, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Hawthorne, California, Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, Indianapolis, Indiana, Toledo, Ohio, Kansas, Richmond, California. Please don't get mistaken. Here we go. It said Dallas, Texas, Boston, Massachusetts, Houston, Texas, Springfield, Massachusetts, Louisville, Kentucky, Queens, New York, Las Vegas, Nevada, Virginia Beach, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Erie, Pennsylvania. What are these? Major African kingdom cities claimed by the nation of KAMBUF. This is getting real. National ranking places over 100,000 people of black descent. Atlanta, 54. Augusta, Georgia, some more. Baltimore, Maryland, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Birmingham, Cleveland, Detroit, Flint, Jackson, Memphis, Miami Gardens, Montgomery, New Orleans, Newark, Portsmouth, Virginia, Savannah, Shreveport, St. Louis, and it's broken down, believe me. Places with 25 to 100,000 pp. So anyways, let's take a look here at what we're missing and see how much of a stake we have in this land that we call America. The land that we built, helped build, right? We got a nation within a nation, people. All we have to do is take claim of our nation, people. All these borders, all these people coming together. It seems so easy. It's not easy. It's not simple. It's none of the above. But we're going to get into that a little bit later, because just do me a favor and take a fucking look. Go to uak-kambuf.com. It stands for the United African Kingdoms of KAMBUF. And it's real, 100 proof. Because that's all I do, is bring it to you. 100 proof. Nothing but the God-forsaken truth. Okay. So if you guys don't know, I guess we'll just figure out where the hell we want to go. Let's see. The first city on the list, Detroit, Michigan. Let's take a ride on this. Everybody knows where Detroit is. Our first, and probably, I'm not going to say most important, but the first on the list, for me at least, and I really want to blitz this, meaning hit all cities simultaneously with an action plan. But let's just say Detroit, Michigan is the first land that we're going to convert into the city kingdom of the nation of KAMBUF. I'm just saying. Where is it? Detroit, Michigan. A high pub for black people. What is this called? This is called a nation. The nation of KAMBUF. I'm not sure the layout of Detroit. That's a pretty big city. Right there, we got. So where are we? We got United States there. Why is that there? That's Canada over here. So this is Canada. Well, I didn't know that. See, this is interesting. This is what's interesting about these Google Earth maps. I'm finding out new stuff as well. So I never realized that Detroit was sitting right on the border of Canada. I know it's up there, but I didn't know right across the river was. I guess this is Windsor, Canada. Right across the river, huh? Look how tight their grid is compared to Detroit's, but this is actually the city up front. Is this a city here too? Detroit. This is an African kingdom that has to be taken over. Not taken over, just claimed. We're not trying to take over shit. We're just trying to stake our claim. Stake our claim and build our empire, man. This is about competition, not necessarily competing. You know how steel sharpens steel, though. We don't have no choice but to get better in this shit. You know, it's like the rookie playing against the pro. The pro, you know, gets to, you know, throw his punches and all that, but it's really the rookie that gets the improvement by facing the bigger foe. He gets slapped down and he gets back up for some more. And when that next slap comes, it's not as easy no more. The truth of the matter is, though, eventually the pro's gonna get old, and the young buck's gonna come into control. So I'm not 100% sure of the makeup of Detroit. We know that Detroit is over 50% black populated city. Got Martin Luther King apartments. Usually where you hear Martin Luther King, that's like the blackest section of the city. Martin Luther King Senior High School. So we got a lot of stuff over here that looks like potentially blackness. We got Motown Museum, so it looks like we got Motown over here. Let's see here. Let's try something. So who's the mayor of Detroit? That's what I want to see. That's what I'm looking for. Water. That has to be a major issue. Buses, departments. That's the mayor. Got. I know they had that one boy up there as mayor. He ended up getting locked up. I'm not sure what that was about. Highly represented, isn't it? Mike Duggan was elected mayor of the city of Detroit on November 5th, 2013 and re-elected to a second term in 2017. Duggan was born in Detroit and spent his entire career working in the city to solve some of the most complex issues facing Detroiters, including crime, blight, and access to jobs. In his first term, Mayor Duggan got to work restoring basic city services for Detroiters. He established the Department of Neighborhood, placing staff in each of the 7 city council districts and helping residents address concerns of blight in their communities. He also took an active role in projects and installed more than 60,000 new LED street lights to streets some left in the dark for many years, removed nearly 17,000 blighted and abandoned houses, and dramatically improved policies at EMS response times, bringing them down to the national average. God damn, you fucking tore down 17,000 homes, huh? You couldn't figure out nothing to do with the homes other than tear them the fuck down, huh? He also returned financial accountability of working with the city council to pass 3 consecutive balanced budgets, 15, 16, and 17, which led to significant upgrades in the city bond rating. The city has continued to bring down blighted houses, laying out plans to address all vacant structures over the next 2 years, whether through demolition, renovation, or boarding them up. In the interim, he also created Projects Green Lights, which partnered with more than 300 Detroit businesses, so far providing real-time, high-definition video from the businesses to the new multimedia dollar real-time crime center. Since the program was launched 2 years ago, major crime as participating businesses has decreased by nearly 40%. Now in his second term with the city, serves back the level Detroiters expect and deserve. Duggan has turned his attention to the building One Detroit for Everyone. This mission is an equitable revitalization, has included creating and preserving affordable housing, revitalization, long-neglected neighborhoods, and ensuring every Detroiter has access to jobs and job training. Due to Detroit and working programs, Duggan's vision for redevelopment of Detroit is based on 8 principles. Everyone is welcome in our city. We won't support our development if Detroiters are moved out so others can move into their homes. We will fight. You're tearing down homes though. We will fight against. So where the fuck they gonna live? I know it's a big city. Maybe a lot of people are moved out. What is your guys' homeless population like? We will fight economic segregation in every area of Detroit. We will have a plan for people of all incomes. Light removal is critical. We must save every house we can. We will work in the building of neighborhoods and density where your daily needs can be met within walking distance of your home. Those who stay will have an active voice in shaping their neighborhoods. Redevelopment, jobs, and opportunities will be brought close to the neighborhoods whenever possible and made available first to Detroiters. The Detroit riverfront belongs to everyone. Dugan, who was born in Detroit, has remained committed to the city throughout his career. As a young boy, he lived in Stansford, Fair Franklin, Shaftesbury, in the city west, and attended the Catholic Central High School, where he was still on the city from Outer Drive, while most of his friends were leaving Michigan to attend colleges in places like New York and Chicago. Dugan was committed to stay in Detroit, where he attended the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor for his undergraduate studies in law school. Dugan first jobbed out in college in the law firm in downtown Detroit, to which he rode the bus to work every day until he could afford his first car. He later was hired to work the Greene County Law Department, and before long was tapped to serve as Deputy Wayne County Executive under Ed McNamara in 1987 through 2000. It was his role as Deputy CEO that Dugan managed skills and commented on his hometown, beginning to display themselves during the tenure. Dugan oversaw 14 straight balanced budgets and fully funded pension system, led the efforts to bring Detroit Lions back downtown, co-chair of the construction of Kamira Park and the Ford Field, negotiated the deal with the Clinton administration that led to the construction of the Metro Airport's spectacular midfield terminal. During this time, he also stepped into the run of the smart bus system, which was facing the threat of shutting down. In 3 years, he turned it around in the organization's finances and partnered with the unions to improve reliable, expand services in Detroit, and increase ridership. As Wayne County's prosecutor from 2001 to 2003, how many black people did you lock up, Mr. Dugan? We'll see. Lead efforts to reduce gun crime and to address the problems of vacant homes across Detroit by seizing thousands of abandoned homes and selling them to owners who fixed them up and got to reoccupy them. Before running for mayor, Dugan again partnered with workers of unions and led to Detroit Medical Center out of near bankruptcy and back into profitability. In his first year, 2004, today, the DMC is undergoing $850 million in new construction as part of the new Dugan negotiated as CEO. As the mayor, Dugan continues to be accessible to residents, attending at least one home gathering each week to help them keep in touch with Detroiters, residents, their needs, and their evaluations of the city's progress. City Council President of the City Council Pro Team Office, Mike Dugan, His name Kwame, wasn't it? Is he still in jail? I'm not sure. Detroit. Todd A. Bettison. As Deputy Mayor, Todd A. Bettison oversees many aspects of the city government and serves as the bridge to the community leaders and activists across the political spectrum. The son of a Detroit school teacher, Bettison comes to the position of Deputy Mayor following a distinguished 27-year career with the Detroit Police Department and was second in command as Chief James White. In the role, he oversaw all aspects of the department, community relations, as well as administration functions of the DPD. Benson's rose through the ranks quickly at the police department. Detroit Police Department started in 1994 as a patrol officer. Within 5 years, he was promoted to sergeant and to lieutenant 1 year later, each time scoring the highest of any candidate in the department. On the promotional exam, Bettison continued his rise, and he was promoted to inspector, captain, commander, and eventually deputy chief in 2017. Bettison holds a bachelor's degree of science from Wayne State University in criminal justice and a graduate business certificate from the Mike Elliott School of Business. He is also a graduate of East Michigan University School of Police Staff and commander of the Oakland University Six Sigma Lean Management Certification Greenbelt Program. As Deputy Mayor, Bettison will feel in for Mayor Dugan, and the mayor is incapacitated or otherwise unable to fulfill his duties. Given his extensive law enforcement background, Betson will oversee all enforcement-related activities from the police to the blight enforcement and more. Todd A. Bettison. Corporation Counsel, Chief of Police, Interim Fire Commissioner. James E. White was appointed chief of the Detroit Police Department in June of 2021 and confirmed by Detroit City Council in September of 2021. Prior to his appointment, he was selected by the Michigan Department of Civil Rights Commission to lead the Department of Civil Rights. Chief White has had a distinguished career as a Detroit police officer. In 2013, White was appointed Assistant Chief under Chief James E. Craig. Craig White has been with the Detroit Police Department since January of 1996, serving in a leadership position from the majority of his tenure with the department. White was born and raised in Michigan. Detroit was the proud graduate of Wayne County Community College, where he earned his Associates of Arts degree in General Studies. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree in Sociology from Wayne State University with a minor in psychology. He later earned a Master's of Science degree in counseling from Central Michigan University and became a licensed mental health counselor. In 2018, White earned an MBA certificate from Wayne State University Leadership Academy, Michael Ilitch School of Business. White is extremely detail-oriented and data-driven. He was worked a number of assignments over the course of 26 years in the public service, but one of his biggest assignments was spreading the Detroit Police Department's compliances for 2 federal consented judgments as the commanding officer. This led to him orchestrating oversight and policy making for the DPD Civil Rights Integrity Bureau. White also a strong believer of diversity and inclusion. He established a civil advisory committee to help bridge the gap between civilians and sworn members within the police department. White is passionate about helping others, so much so that he's additional to his role in law enforcement. He has become a sought-after speaker for counseling and mental health services throughout the Detroit metropolitan area. White is a member of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, a state-certified counselor and counselor with the Northeast Guidance Center, a board member of the Michigan Commission of Law Enforcement Standards, and also with numerous additional organizations within the Detroit community. As a profound model of exemplary supervision of law enforcement administration, James E. White has represented the Detroit Police Department and the city of Detroit with distinction throughout his entire career. He has earned the respect of his peers, Detroit citizens, and countless others nationwide. City Council President Office, City Council Pro Team, James E. White. Okay. So these are the people running Detroit right now, so to speak. Yeah, just checking. This is some jobs in Michigan, people. You work for the administration. Is that real or is this photoshopped? You guys really have a tram like that running down your city? We're gonna find out. Got 10 pages of jobs here, people. Animal control investigator. This is the African kingdom, people. Yep. We'll see. Opportunity and reach for every Detroiter. Okay, that's a new attitude and concept for them, huh? A lot of shit going on in Detroit. Museum of African American History. Kind of have this shit triangulated going out into whatchamacallit's, kind of like DC is. You got these straight roads coming in at angles and stuff. Look at that. They got one here, one there. There's 75, and that's 375. I've been in Detroit once. Dearborn, Ford Ranger Complex, Detroit Water Sewage. Man, it's a big facility, ain't it? See, this is where Detroit treats all its city shit, huh? Damn. They got this church right next to this shit factory. That's gotta be a fucked up place to be. What church is this? It's like, let's say it. Damn, they're like right in the backyard of the shit. I know that shit stinks. Maybe it's not a working church. Maybe it's just there as a historical site. No. It's horrible. Can't move this too fast. You got 1, 2, 3 churches within 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of each other. 1, 2 blocks of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of each other. Another one up there. Some old homes in here though. I'm not sure how they got this stuff spread out. You know how segregated the city is as far as white people living versus where black people might live. I don't know if it is segregated like that or not. It's this U.S. Customs, huh? That's pretty cool right there. All those trucks backed up in there. The buses. How does this work? It's Canada there, so when they come over the bridge. As soon as they come over the bridge, they gotta come right into customs. So, of course, go with the customs and control everyone in here. The trucks they bypass here and get lined up here to get checked in. Cars get to come off here and then head to your interstate. With this. It's going the opposite way. So they look like customs, huh? They don't carry as many vehicles. Backed up quite a bit though. Is that a backup or is that just you're taking pictures at different times? Let's see. We'll get a good judge like this. Let's see if I just step behind this truck. You see what looks like trucks here, though. They just don't have them. I don't know if they caught them on a day. It looked like they were backed up on this day. They got a lot of trucks right there. That's all I was just trying to see. Customs. Doesn't really look like they stop every truck that comes through. Not like they do coming back in. Got all those trucks piled up. It's a long way. I wonder how long it takes to get through that. In that whole picture, you only got one truck on the off-ramp coming out. For real. You don't have no trucks even close to lining up coming out. They all stuck. That's a pretty big street going down the middle of Detroit. Cadillac Square Dog Park. You see the landscape changing some over here, and we're getting into housing projects and shit. Looks like it. This is the side that has the outdoor adventure center closed. Yeah, getting into a lot of mass housing. So like, shut up and box. Yeah. A lot of office buildings. And a lot of what looks like multi-family living. What is this? This in particularly. Cyber School Inc. temporarily closed. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Really? I don't know what's going on in these buildings here. Look like a big ass, there's a campus of some sort, it seemed like. I wonder if this is like some other historical type building or if it's always been a U.S. trademark office. And I wonder if this whole building have to do with U.S. trademarks? What's this? More housing. More housing over here. Whosoever ministry. Aiming for a medical center. Dental care. It's like a whole little something. Park. Business park of sort. Martin Luther King Senior High School. So that's a weird part. You got a couple of look at all these green pastures. I bet these are part of the 17,000 homes that they tore down and just planted grass in here. So they systematically really destroying this neighborhood. I don't know. There's some big homes over here. What the fuck's this? It says in 1910, only about 5,700 blacks lived in New York. That changed. 5 top Detroit neighborhoods for black families. Farmington Hills, Royal Oaks, Amtrak, Ferndale, East Market, yeah, but you see, it's a big difference here. So you've got all these green spaces. It's a part of the 17,000 homes that they brought down. There's a lot of green spaces over here in this city. Look at that shit. They just decimated the whole community. Look at that. What is this? This is a Ford facility. Look at that. They got the big Ford plant built right in the middle of the black neighborhood. It has to be a Ford plant or some type of vehicle plant. What plant is this? Is this a government office? Customs? What is this? U.S. Border Patrol Station? Mopar Substation. This is where they... What is this? U.S. Border Patrol Station. A lot of trucks over here. Food storage. Chrysler. Chrysler. Like, you see, they got that big ass facility built right in this. I mean, that facility's built right in the center of your neighborhood. So all you have to do is just walk to work. That was the idea. Here, yep, your neighborhood's right here, and it's coming into work. Look at all that green space. I'm gonna flip over here and do a little comparison. I don't know. I'm making assumptions right now. I'm going only off of the name of the streets right now. I don't know if I can do that. Highly densified. Let's see what we got here. They got some green spaces in here. Not a lot. Most of the homes seem to be placed here. It's pretty dense. It's not 100% dense, but it's pretty dense. And you get over into here, and look at all this grass. I'm telling you. That's how you can tell, though, I think. I don't know, I might be mistaken, but this is how you can tell. A lot of grass there. That's a big city, ain't it? Look at that. There goes Ferndale. Hey. 672,000 people in Detroit. So the blue is white, green is black. So I mean, just based off of what I was looking at, just by the green bill, I was motherfucking right. Straight up right. Yeah, this part over here was highly densified. And then when I went over here, you had all them fucking vacant lots where they're trying to turn it green. Just tore down all those homes, you know what I mean? And you got Hispanics right here, huh? Interesting. All of this is black, huh? So they got you guys centered, don't they? You got Pontiac out there. So you guys, you stretch into Pontiac, Flint, Saginaw. Look at all that fucking blue. They really play the role, don't they? And they even got Asian centers, huh? Here, here and here and here. Maybe here. What's going on right here? That you have an Asian center and a white center. And then downtown, they've even painted it white. I mean, yeah, white. Hamtramck. Let's check that out. So that starts like right here. What facility is this? GM. So that's a General Motors facility there. And this is Hamtramck. Hamtramck Disneyland. Seriously? Look at that. Look at all that density in there. So it says more Asians living here and some whites. Look at the density. Look, this here is black. All that green, all the homes tore down. That's an Asian man, all right. See the Asian community in the heart of Detroit, huh? Look at them, they got their shit together, don't they? Shit. Ain't too much, no disturbance there. But then you go right here, lots of green lots. It's graveyard. Yep, that it is. And then another one over here, huh? And another one. Where all the boats at? We got this big pier in here and no boats. Here's another one. Must be new. Waterworks, huh? Is this the culprit? The building looks empty. Really a park. Why didn't y'all tear that shit down? I'm joking. Looks empty though. This picture doesn't make it look empty though. It didn't even look like the same building. It's because it wasn't. It was this one. This must be the old original. That's a new one. I didn't realize how close Detroit was to Canada. I mean, I knew it was next to Canada, but I didn't realize that it was like right across the river from a major Canadian city. So what's the deal with these boats and how do they monitor that? Because it seems like these cats can just come straight out like yo and go right across the border into Canada and come back. Do they have like patrols patrolling the river So anyone that comes out has to go through them or get snatched or what? Because man, I'm like just running to lunch, jump in my boat, go across, get a maple bar, come back. What the fuck? These almost look like new home developments right here. Am I wrong? There's this new home developments. Damn. Not only is it new home developments, it's a private community. So I wonder how old these are. I can go back in history and probably see. These are definitely new homes up in here. So I don't know, they don't look like brand new homes. They look like maybe 1990 homes. Two Mercedes. Yeah, this is definitely a well-to-do-off neighborhood. Like little baby mansions and shit. They're not big homes, but they're not small either. Look like a black lady. So what it looks like happened here, I don't know, something got tore down for them homes to come up. Someone came in here and bought what? One. How many blocks would that have been? 8. Looks like, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone came in and bought up 4 blocks of homes. Probably more if you count all these over here too. These are like projects, apartments and shit. So no. Maybe these were too. Maybe these were 2 project complexes similar to this. But anyways, that's 4 blocks of homes that was tore down, and it looks like they rebuilt them up with these. Look at all that. So all them homes tore down. I wonder what this shit looked like when it was actually booming. I'd like to see a picture of this in history. And see how many homes actually really got tore down. What the hell was that? I didn't ask you to do that. From Saginaw to Detroit, you can create the KAMBUF corridor. From Saginaw, we start off in Saginaw, into Flint, Pontiac, Ferndale, Detroit. The KAMBUF corridor. You got cats in Grand Rapids and Lansing. Lansing's the capital, ain't it? Man, that's a big state. But most everything you hear about Michigan is down here in Detroit. And you got like two Michigans, don't you? You got this Michigan and you got this Michigan over here. This is a pretty cool deal. So you see, go into any city and give you the statistics as far as majority race kid. Look at this corridor right here. Memphis, Jackson, Stevens Precious South, and Montgomery, Albany, Augusta, Columbia, Atlanta. Lose out. Well, not lose out, but Hispanic, as it should be. For the whole state, you got Hispanic here. Nice. You got the KAMBUF Bell from Shreveport. I mean, we definitely have black people in Dallas and Fort Worth, but so you got more Mexicans, Hispanics in Dallas. You got blacks over here, Fort Worth. A couple of Asian Asian pockets. Shreveport. What's this? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And they got these islands out here painted green. Who lives out here? You know what I mean? I'm about to go on Google Earth and see. He says black people. Norfolk, Virginia. So it's definitely that southern belt to DC, and then the New York, Philadelphia corridor. They got them over here. I think they cheating on this map here. For real. Flint, Pontiac. What's this? Got your grid laid out. Let's see what you're talking about. They got lines running this way and this way. And then the grid kind of changed, you know what I said? Right in here, so it's towards the river. So we got grids. It's the same grid as that street there. That's a little different. That cuts the grid. Right. This road here matches this grid. This road here doesn't match any grid. It breaks all grids. Here's the airport. No. That's Detroit, people. And that's Pontiac. We'll be back. It's King KAMBUF. 100 proof. Bringing you nothing but the truth. God's work. Amen.